you today? I hope you are in a good condition. Okay everyone, I'm Cahyaningtyas and Pratiwi. I want to tell you about development materials, development of livestock. Okay everyone, are you ready? Let's get started. Development of livestock. Definition: the development of a simple detection materials began. The model to the complex textbook, meaning the process of composing materials for use as the primary learning materials in class. As for development in pertinence materials, observe the principle of learning in the next class. This: number 1, matter is organized from a difficult path. Number 2, concrete matter for abstract understanding. Number 3, the structure of the material organization uses the principles and repetition to strengthen understanding. Number 4, positive feedback will amplify student understanding. Number 5, a high motivation for learning is one factor in learning success. Number 6, reaching your goals is like ascending a staircase step by step, eventually attaining a certain attitude. Number 7, knowing the result that have been accomplished will encourage students to continue to achieve goals. Conceptually, science, the development of teaching follow 3 principles: relevancy, consistency, and sufficiency. B. Development process for development to materials. The development of the teaching materials may be done in the general or context perspective. The process of developing teaching follows curriculum, concept, and syllabus. The framework of doctrinal development includes 4 stages, which 1. Demonstrating the relationship between the purpose of the learning programs. 2. Doing need analysis. 3. Curriculum development. 4. Preparation set up the taught material in the desired form, such as module or textbook. Number 1. 4D models. Defined before a development of teaching materials began. Developers must first perform surveys to make need analysis and review study document, especially existing textbook, SK and KD. After that, development went in at the definition stage. The praise of the definition is what a process of defining what materials to develop. The same defined technique that is commonly used is through the focus group discussion involving teacher or professor, expert, practitioners, and prospective users of teaching materials. Design. The design stage is a process of composing the first draft of teaching materials and the first improvement of the initial draft to become the models of the material called the prototype. To design following the defines developer may consider three ways to design. Number one, starting from charts. Number two, the repackaging information. Number three, compilation of information. B. Disseminate. The disseminate stage is done after the teaching materials has been corrected in accordance with the input of the review by expert. The reflection here refers to the implementation process, the prototypical materials in the learning process. Number 2. Instructional design model. In the defined stage of problems and organization, developers do A. Problems identification. B. Background analysis. C. Management organization. The interaction design development start above, essentially the writing and development of the materials. The activity is divided into three sessions. The initial activity, the prototype development, and the prototype testing. C. The development principle. The principle of the development to the teach is the fundamental guide to the building up of the teaching material so that they meet the good doctrinal criteria and fits the need of learners. 1. Principle of adaptation. Primary teachers always adapt either systematically and intuitively to meet the daily requirement of teaching. Adaptation means making a judgment by reducing, editing to, or blending. The development of the teaching materials comes through two main processes, adaptation and internalization. Principles of construction. The principle of language construction is the correct, appropriate use of language that should be used to writing the teaching materials that is being developed. The principle of construction includes two things, language and allied of materials. Okay everyone, I think enough. Thank you for watching. See you next video.